In the grand choreography of human exchange, every utterance we make is a strand that can either solidify the fabric or cause it to disintegrate. Select your threads with deliberation, advises Epictetus, a philosopher of Stoicism. Before speaking, first grasp the essence of what you wish to convey. Imagine the stage of life, where the wise person often chooses to be a part of the audience. Recognizing that words are akin to keys, they have the power to unlock greatness when used with wisdom, but can also slam the doors of opportunity shut if employed carelessly. The wise person embodies the art of Stoicism, speaking not impulsively but with truth. This teaches us that the most profound pronouncements are often delivered in silence. The wise man's silence is a resounding lesson. He speaks only when his words carry more weight than the quietude. For within the halls of Stoicism, the wisdom goes, speak not because you feel obligated, but because your words have the potential to transform the must into a symphony of meaning. A sage whispers in a world that screams, comprehending that wisdom, like the sun, requires no roar to be felt. In the serenity of his composure, he imparts the Stoic truth. It's not the volume of our pronouncements, but the weight of their accompanying silence that truly communicates. We are all too familiar with those who speak solely to garner attention, filling the air with hollow chatter to camouflage their lack of substance. However, the Stoics of old knew better. They perceived words as instruments, effective only when meticulously aimed and employed with purpose. Furthermore, it is in silence that we can observe, learn, and gain comprehension. Therefore, by speaking less and actively listening more, your words gain weight and significance, captivating others when you do speak. In a world where everyone seems to be talking, yet no one is truly listening, the ancient Stoics offered a powerful alternative. They instilled in us the understanding that words are not mere sounds, but tools to be wielded sparingly and with efficacy. In our contemporary world, we are bombarded by incessant noise, chatter, and distraction. It's easy to fall into the snare of speaking without reflection, talking simply to fill the void. But Stoicism beckons us to break free from this pattern. It invites us to embrace silence, not as emptiness, but as a canvas for deeper understanding and meaningful connections. This is Lesson 1. The power of pause, implying there is more to come. Lesson 1. The strength of quietude in a world of clamor. In a realm perpetually echoing with incessant discourse, social media exchanges, and endless pronouncements, the ancient Stoic wisdom of prioritizing silence over frivolous chatter shines as a beacon of fortitude and intellect. A proverb, rich in the profound understanding of Stoicism, states that wise people speak only when their words hold substance, while fools speak out of compulsion. This underscores the virtue of speaking with restraint and the value of thoughtful articulation. The Stoics weren't just philosophers. They were keen students of human behavior. They recognized that the constant urge to fill silences with words often stems from insecurity, a desire to be heard or establish one's presence. Ironically, this incessant need to speak can diminish the value of one's words. In a torrent of constant chatter, meaningful dialogue gets lost like a faint murmur in the breeze. To cultivate the art of measured speech, one must first embrace the power of observation. Silence isn't merely the absence of sound. It's an active state of listening, perceiving, and reflecting. By choosing to speak only when necessary, one becomes a curator of thoughts, not just a collector. This selective communication process ensures that when words are spoken, they are potent, impactful, and infused with wisdom. Imagine a scenario in a business meeting or a family gathering. The room is filled with voices, each vying for attention. In contrast, one individual remains quiet, their demeanor composed and contemplative. When this person finally speaks, their words pierce through the cacophony, commanding respect and attention. Their speech is not a gushing waterfall, but a precisely aimed stream, flowing directly to its intended destination. Silence as a tool for personal growth. The Stoic practice of silence is more than just a communication strategy. It's a tool for personal growth and understanding. In the tranquility of non-speech, the mind finds space to explore the depths of its own wisdom. It's in these moments of introspection that one discovers the core principles that guide their thoughts and actions. Furthermore, silence enhances one's ability to understand others. Active listening, a skill often overshadowed by the need to respond immediately, is the foundation for empathy and deeper interpersonal connections. When one listens more and speaks less, they become attuned to the subtleties of conversation, the unspoken emotions and underlying concerns that words alone may not convey. Integrating this lesson into daily life could be as simple as setting an intention each morning, perhaps to observe more and react less, or to speak only when it adds value to the conversation. It could be as straightforward as pausing for a few seconds before responding, allowing oneself time to consider the weight and impact of their words. Embracing quietude in a noisy world, in today's fast-paced and hyper-connected environment, becomes a radical yet essential endeavor. It's a choice to step away from the constant chatter, to find solace in one's thoughts, and to speak with intention and purpose. The Stoics understood this well. They knew that in silence one could find wisdom, and in measured speech one could wield influence. The journey towards mastering the art of silence and wise speech is ongoing, a practice that evolves and deepens with time. It's about striking a balance, knowing when to speak and when to let silence speak for you. As we navigate our daily interactions, let us remember the Stoic teachings that in the economy of words, each one holds immense power, and in the quiet spaces between them lies profound wisdom. Lesson 2. The art of speaking with intention. In a world where words are scattered like autumn leaves, devoid of thought and direction, the Stoic approach to speech stands out as a beacon of intentionality and purpose. As we delve into the heart of Stoic wisdom, we discover that true intelligence lies not just in what we say, but in the reason behind it. The one who speaks readily doesn't possess true knowledge, and the one who truly knows doesn't feel the need to constantly speak. This seemingly simple paradox unlocks layers of profound understanding about the nature of knowledge and expression. The Stoics, with their keen eye for human behavior, recognize that the urge to speak often overpowers the significance of the message itself. They advocated for a shift from impulsive chatter to deliberate communication, where every word is a conscious choice serving a specific goal. This practice doesn't aim to impose silence, but rather to cultivate meaningful dialogue. Imagine a debate or discussion. The usual scene involves participants eagerly voicing their opinions, often interrupting and drowning each other out. Now, envision this scenario with a Stoic approach. Each person takes a moment to reflect, to grasp the essence of their message, and then speaks with clarity and precision. The conversation transforms from a cacophony of voices into a harmonious exchange of ideas. To integrate this lesson, one might begin by asking themselves, what is the purpose of my words? Are they meant to inform, persuade, offer comfort, or build connection? This introspective inquiry helps filter out impulsive speech, ensuring that when we do speak, our words align with our intentions and values. Speech is a reflection of inner wisdom. In the Stoic tradition, it's seen as a mirror of the mind. What we say and how we say it reveals our inner thoughts, beliefs, and wisdom. Therefore, speaking with purpose is not just about external communication. It's an expression of our internal state. When our words are thoughtful and deliberate, they reveal a mind that is equally composed and discerning. Furthermore, speaking with purpose necessitates a deep understanding of oneself and the subject at hand. It's not merely about being right or appearing intelligent, but about sharing insights that are valuable and beneficial to the listener. This aspect of Stoic communication encourages continuous learning and self-improvement, as one cannot speak purposefully without a well-grounded understanding of the topic. In today's world, where information overload can be overwhelming, the Stoic practice of speaking with purpose serves as a guiding light. It reminds us that our words have power, the power to enlighten, inspire, and connect. By choosing our words wisely, we not only communicate more effectively, but also contribute to a more thoughtful and reflective society. As we navigate our daily interactions, let us carry the Stoic ideal of purposeful speech. Let's pause and reflect before we speak, considering the impact and intent of our words. This practice not only enriches our conversations, but also deepens our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In the realm of Stoic wisdom, words are not just sounds. They are the echoes of our thoughts, the manifestations of our intentions, and the bridges that connect us to others. Lesson 3. The art of thoughtful speech and the power of silence. On our Stoic path towards wisdom, we gain a deeper understanding of communication. Mastery of speech isn't just about flowery language, but about discerning when to speak and when to find comfort in silence. This lesson explores the delicate balance between expressing what's necessary and withholding what's excessive. The Stoic maxim, "Speak only if it improves upon the silence," acts as a compass, guiding us through the complexities of communication. The Stoics believe that true wisdom lies in recognizing the perfect moments to voice our thoughts and when to let quietude prevail. This balance isn't simply about holding back our words, but about appreciating the weight and impact they carry. In practical terms, this means being aware of our urge to speak before diving into a conversation or responding in a discussion. Take a moment to pause and consider if your contribution adds genuine value or simply creates more noise. This pause, this moment of reflection, is where discernment lies. Here, we decide if our words will enlighten, comfort, or inspire, or if they will simply fade away, forgotten and inconsequential. The power of listening. Central to the Stoic approach to speech is the art of listening. In this context, listening goes beyond simply hearing words. It's an active engagement with the speaker, aiming to understand not just the literal meaning of their words, but also the emotions, intentions, and underlying messages they convey. By honing our listening skills, we become more effective communicators. We learn to respond not with preconceived notions or prepared replies, but with genuine insight and empathy. Listening transforms our interactions, making them richer and more meaningful. It allows us to connect on a deeper level, fostering trust and understanding. Silence as a source of strength. In Stoicism, silence is not a sign of weakness or ignorance, but a source of strength. It signifies a mind at peace, confident in its wisdom, and comfortable with its thoughts. In silence, we find the space to reflect, to ponder our experiences, and to delve into the depths of our understanding. Embracing silence can be particularly powerful during times of conflict or stress. When emotions run high and words can be used as weapons, choosing silence can be a powerful strategy. It allows us to step back and view the situation with clarity, free from the heat of immediate reaction. Integrating the Stoic balance of speech and silence into our daily lives requires practice and mindfulness. It's about consciously choosing to speak with purpose and listen with intent. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most powerful thing we can say is nothing at all. Lesson 4. The art of speaking with authenticity. This lesson delves into the importance of speaking with authenticity within the Stoic philosophy. Here, integrity in speech reigns supreme, forming the bedrock of both personal character and social interaction. This principle transcends mere truth-telling. It encompasses the genuineness and ethical weight of our words. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, offers this sage advice: thoroughly grasp the meaning of what you intend to say before uttering it. This profound counsel underscores the Stoic commitment to authenticity, advocating for a deep alignment between our spoken words and our innermost beliefs. The Stoic pursuit of aligning speech with belief is an exercise in genuineness and moral clarity. It's not enough for the Stoics to simply avoid falsehoods. They must also ensure that their words reflect their genuine thoughts and intentions. This alignment is critical because it builds a foundation of trust and respect in both personal and professional relationships. When individuals communicate with sincerity, they are perceived as reliable and trustworthy, qualities highly valued in all aspects of life. Practicing this Stoic principle necessitates continuous introspection of our motivations and intentions before speaking. We must ensure that our words are not driven by ego, deception, or superficiality, but rather serve as an expression of our true selves. Speaking with kindness and constructiveness aligns with Stoic philosophy. Speaking with integrity also involves striking a balance between honesty and tactfulness. The Stoics did not endorse brutal frankness or harsh truth-telling. Instead, they emphasized the importance of expressing one's truth in a considerate and constructive manner. This approach to communication is not solely about maintaining harmonious relationships, but also about contributing positively to the growth and well-being of others. In every conversation, whether it's a casual chat or a serious discussion, the words we choose and the way we deliver them can significantly impact the listener. By speaking with kindness and thoughtfulness, we uphold the Stoic values of empathy and mutual respect, fostering a more understanding and compassionate community. Cultivating integrity in daily communication. Integrating the Stoic principle of integrity into our daily communication is a journey of self-improvement and mindful practice. It requires us to be constantly aware of the discrepancy between our thoughts and our speech, and to strive to bridge this gap with honesty and authenticity. This practice not only enhances our personal growth, but also contributes to a culture of trust and sincerity within our communities. As we navigate through our daily interactions, let us remember the Stoic teaching in the realm of speech. It is not the quantity of words that matters, but the quality of their truth and the intention behind them. Lesson 5. The power of focused speech. This lesson delves into the Stoic philosophy, a treasure trove of wisdom, and its emphasis on the importance of clear and concise communication in human behavior. Here, we explore the Stoic virtue of brevity in communication, which aligns with the well-known saying, "Speak only what is necessary." The Stoics believe that the effectiveness of words lies not in their quantity, but in their accuracy and relevance. Their approach to communication is rooted in the belief that words, like precious resources, should be used judiciously. This doesn't imply being curt or withholding information, but rather ensuring our words carry meaning and are to the point. By practicing brevity, we not only show respect for our listeners' time and focus, but also bring clarity to our thoughts and intentions. This discipline of meticulously choosing our words compels us to think more deeply about what we want to communicate, distilling our thoughts to their core essence. Impact of focused speech. Focused speech has a powerful influence on both the speaker and the listener. For the speaker, it cultivates a habit of clear and focused thinking, enabling them to effectively communicate their ideas. For the listener, it ensures the message is received without unnecessary distractions, enhancing comprehension and retention. In a world often inundated with excessive information and verbose communication, the Stoic practice of brevity in speech becomes a refreshing and impactful way to interact. Lesson 6. The power of considered words. In the philosophy of Stoicism, the practice of careful speech is a crucial principle. It urges us to contemplate our words deeply before unleashing them upon the world. This lesson delves into the Stoic discipline of thoughtful communication, which is built upon the foundation of considering things thoroughly before speaking. This is because the words we choose and the influence they carry have the potential to sow the seeds of either success or failure in the minds of others. Stoic philosophy encourages the cultivation of thoughtfulness in communication. It advocates for a pause before speaking, a moment of reflection to evaluate the impact and necessity of our words. This practice is not about silencing ourselves, but rather about nurturing a sense of responsibility for the power our words hold. When we speak without reflection, we run the risk of causing misunderstandings, conflicts, or even pain. However, by taking the time to carefully consider our words, we can ensure that they align with our true intentions and values. This mindful approach to speech encourages us to be both honest and empathetic, taking into account how our words will be received by others. Benefits of reflective speech. Engaging in reflective speech offers a multitude of advantages. It strengthens our ability to communicate effectively, guaranteeing that our messages are clear and have a specific purpose. It also fosters the development of stronger, more respectful relationships, as others recognize our consideration for their feelings and perspectives. Additionally, this practice of thoughtful articulation coincides with the Stoic pursuit of self-improvement by encouraging us to be more mindful and intentional in our interactions. In a world where impulsive reactions are commonplace, the Stoic art of reflective speech offers a path towards more meaningful and harmonious communication. Lesson 7. Mindful communication. This lesson explores a mindful approach to communication, drawing inspiration from the philosophy of Stoicism. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining composure during conversations. As the saying goes, do not be disturbed, speak calmly and without passion. The Stoics advocated for a form of communication that transcends immediate emotional reactions. This doesn't mean being unemotional or lacking empathy, but rather having the ability to manage your reactions and respond thoughtfully and with grace. By practicing mindful communication, we avoid being carried away by the heat of the moment, which can lead to saying things we later regret. Instead, we create space to fully comprehend the situation and articulate responses that are constructive and aligned with our core values. This approach is particularly valuable in conflict resolution or emotionally charged discussions, where calm and clear-headed communication can pave the way for understanding and resolution. Benefits of mindful communication. Embracing mindful communication fosters healthier and more effective interactions. It allows for a deeper level of listening and understanding because we are not preoccupied with immediately formulating a response. This practice also enhances our emotional intelligence as it requires us to recognize and manage our emotions. In doing so, we build stronger, more respectful relationships in both our personal and professional lives. By embodying this principle, we contribute to a more thoughtful and empathetic dialogue in all areas of our lives. Lesson 8. The power of positive communication. Building bridges with your words. In this lesson, we'll delve into the transformative power of communication, going beyond simply conveying information. We'll explore how to use our words as a tool to create positive change and foster connection. This concept aligns with the Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes thoughtful communication. The Stoics believed our words shouldn't just serve our immediate needs, but should be chosen with consideration for their wider impact. This means reflecting on how our message might affect the listener and the situation as a whole. By adopting this mindful approach, our communication becomes a force for good. It can foster connection. Positive communication creates a bridge between people. When we express ourselves with kindness and understanding, it opens the door to deeper relationships. Promote healing. Words have the power to mend rifts and build bridges after disagreements. By communicating constructively, we can acknowledge hurt feelings and work towards forgiveness. Cultivate unity. When we focus on common ground and shared goals in our communication, it strengthens our sense of community. It's all about finding a balance. We can express our own perspectives with clarity, while still being sensitive to the viewpoints of others. This creates an environment of mutual respect and understanding, where everyone feels heard and valued. Speaking with the intention to contribute positively can have a ripple effect. It can increase belonging. Positive communication fosters a sense of belonging. When we feel our voices are respected and our contributions valued, we feel more connected to the group. Deepen collective understanding. By listening actively and communicating openly, we gain a richer understanding of each other's experiences and perspectives. Enhance collaboration. Constructive communication paves the way for teamwork. When we can express ideas clearly and address disagreements respectfully, it creates an environment where solutions can be found and progress can be made. By embracing this practice of positive communication, we not only benefit ourselves, but also contribute to a more compassionate and collaborative world. We recognize the power of our words to build trust, empathy, and a sense of shared purpose. Let's move on to Lesson 9. where we'll explore specific techniques for putting these principles into action. Lesson 9. The art of speaking with understanding. This lesson delves into the Stoic perspective on communication, emphasizing the profound importance of empathy. Stoicism, a philosophy grounded in virtue and wisdom, highlights the crucial role of empathy in fostering meaningful connections. Here, we explore the Stoic principle of empathetic discourse, captured by the notion of speaking not just for comprehension, but also to achieve a deeper understanding of others. Through this principle, Stoicism instructs us in the value of tailoring our words to resonate with and grasp the emotions and viewpoints of others. This fosters connection through a shared understanding. The Stoics believe that true communication transcends the mere exchange of words. It encompasses a sharing of emotions and experiences. When we speak with empathy, we open ourselves to the perspectives and feelings of others, creating a bridge of understanding. This empathetic approach to conversation necessitates an active effort to listen attentively and grasp the underlying emotions conveyed through spoken words. It's about stepping into another person's shoes, seeing the world from their vantage point, and then responding in a way that acknowledges their emotions and perspective. By doing so, we not only communicate our message more effectively, but also cultivate stronger, more meaningful relationships. Engaging in empathetic communication strengthens our emotional intelligence, a cornerstone of Stoic self-improvement. It allows us to become more aware of our own emotions and those of others, fostering a deeper understanding of human nature. In practice, empathetic speech can be particularly transformative in conflict resolution or emotionally charged discussions. By addressing not only the factual content, but also the emotional undercurrents of the conversation, we can de-escalate tensions and find common ground. This Stoic practice not only enriches our personal interactions, but also contributes to a more compassionate and understanding society. Lesson 10. The art of forthright discourse, expressing yourself with clarity, conviction, and courtesy. This lesson delves into the heart of Stoic communication, expressing yourself with both clarity and courtesy. Imagine a skilled orator. Their voice rings with conviction, their arguments are well-reasoned, yet they acknowledge the audience and treat them with respect. This is the essence of the Stoic ideal. The Stoics believed in the power of free speech, but not free from reason and responsibility. They championed the importance of being assertive. Assertiveness is the ability to express your thoughts and feelings directly and confidently, without being afraid of conflict or disagreement. It's about standing up for what you believe in, even if it's unpopular. But for the Stoics, assertiveness alone wasn't enough. It needed to be balanced with respect. Respect means valuing the other person, their thoughts, and their feelings. It involves actively listening, acknowledging their perspective, and avoiding personal attacks. This balance between assertiveness and respect is the foundation of effective communication. It allows you to be honest and direct, without being rude or dismissive. You can express your opinions firmly, yet remain open to the possibility that you might be wrong, or that there's another way to see things. This fosters not only clear and convincing communication, but also an atmosphere of mutual understanding and respect. Putting Stoicism into action, navigating difficult conversations. The Stoic approach to assertive yet respectful communication is a powerful tool for navigating challenging conversations. Imagine a heated discussion at work. By following Stoic principles, you can stay composed and empathetic. You can express your concerns clearly and confidently, ensuring your voice is heard. But at the same time, you can acknowledge your colleague's perspective with respect, keeping the conversation productive. This approach fosters constructive dialogue, a conversation where both sides are heard and understood, rather than a hostile confrontation. By following these principles, you pave the way for finding common ground and reaching a solution. As we bring this exploration of Stoic principles in communication to a close, let's hold on to the enduring wisdom these ancient philosophers bestowed upon us. Their insights are not simply remnants of a bygone era, but rather beacons that illuminate our current and future exchanges. May we carry these lessons forward, integrating them seamlessly into the very essence of our everyday dialogues. Let us endeavor to communicate with clear purpose, listen with genuine understanding, and express ourselves with both confidence and courtesy. By doing so, we pay homage to the Stoic tradition of wise communication, enriching not just our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Remember, within the grand design of human interaction, every word we utter acts as a strand that can either reinforce the fabric or cause it to fray. Choose your threads with deliberation. May your path of communication be guided by wisdom, and may your words forever echo the profoundness of your understanding and the vastness of your compassion. Until we meet again, speak with mindfulness, listen with keen attention, and embrace life with the Stoic spirit.